So, good morning, guys. So, today I'm going to speak about the topic that is Japan is increasing their defense budget. Means Japan is increasing their economy, Japan is increasing their defense budget. So, in 2026, in the geopolitics, means countries are increasing their budget, they are increasing their influence. This is all about. But we saw that Japan is a very neutral country since the 1945 after the World War II. Okay, so our question is rising why Japan is rising their defense equipment. There are also some issues, that's why they are doing this. So our issues will be first is China's threat to their regional issues. Number one is the China's threat because China gave their statement that they are going to capture Taiwan as soon as possible. So if China is countering the Taiwan, if China is occupying the Taiwan, so why is Japan is so much terrifying about this? Because I will give you scenario. Because when China occupied the Taiwan, it will occupy the more area, like there is a trading route. We called it a South China Sea. It is a trading route via Indian Ocean and into the Pacific Ocean, South China Sea. This is a trade route. If China captures the Taiwan, it will increase the means disputes region over the area because China will capture. So Japan does not want this. And this is first issue. Second issue is the Senkaku Island. There is a dispute between the two countries over the Senkaku Island. If these countries claim that this island, Senkaku Island, is ours, but this is not where they are going to meet their hands. So dispute is the third reason. Dispute is the Senkaku Island. Third dispute the Japan Sea, that is Kuril Island. This Kuril Island, this is the dispute between the Japan and the Russia. This is also very big issues. Number one, fourth issue is the North Korea issue because King Jong, they are doing their they are doing their ballistic missile test. They are doing the very threatening test to this overall regional stability. So we all know that America is protecting the Japan over the after the 1945, and we also know that Japan in the constitution that May after 1947, the constitution said that Japan has no more army. They had their US bases in over there, and US bases and US forces protect the Japan. But in today's scenario there is no going because Japan sees that what happened with the US countries, like USA gave supports to the NATO, US gave supports to the NATO, like Ukraine. They saw the example. NATO gave example. NATO has a support in Iraq. NATO has a support in Iraq. So they gave this was the example over there. So Japan has no longer means they are no longer to sitting. They're no longer to sit and they think that Japan US is going to their help, but this is not possible. They saw the scenario in the last 4 to 5 years. So I talked about the challenges. What are the solutions? So Japan increase their army, increase their navy and air force, and beyond this, in 2026 we saw that there is a lot of technology emerging, and over the years we saw that there is a no longing war between the army, navy, and air force. There is a much bigger issue than this. So Japan is focusing on their digital transparency. Japan is focused on their drones. Japan is focused on their cyber security, cyber threats. So these are the technology that are going to shape in means they are these technology they're going to shape the war in the future, but not today. So Japan, that's why Japan is focusing. Japan is a member of the Quad also. It is a not military group, but it is a we can say it is a group that they kept, and they we can say that Quad is not a military group but Quad, we can say it is a responsible group to counter to maintain the peace and international law in the Indo-Pacific area. So Japan is a part of Quad. Japan is a part of the Malabar Accord that India's did that India's do. Japan also shaking with hands with the